Us prepare is Ken Graham, director of the National Hurricane Center, former chief meteorologist in charge at the National Weather Service in Slidell. Good morning, Ken. So glad you're with us.
Yeah, good morning.
So we've had so many changes. First, let's talk about Marco. We started seeing yesterday that system was dealing with some wind shear, some dry air, really getting the best of that system. But we're not out of the woods quite yet. We still have potential, as we are seeing now, for, I won't call them lingering impacts, but impacts still until we see landfall and then a little bit thereafter. Let's talk about why we still have to be concerned, especially for our coastal areas.
Yeah, absolutely. You start looking at the shear that started yesterday and tilting the storm over. Marco tilted over and really put most of the convection and all that rainfall well off to the east, and you can still see it over here well away from the center. So most of the bulk of the heaviest rain is going to be to the east, but you can still get some of those rain bands. You're looking at the radar earlier, you see some of those rain bands come through, but right along the coast, you can see tropical storm force winds, and you're still going to see the elevated water. At high tide, you can still push 2 to 4 foot of water in some of these areas, anywhere from Morgan City back over to Ocean Springs. So that's what we got to watch out for. And how much can that drain before we start seeing some of the impacts from Laura later this week?
Really, and that's the key, because what we know is that we'll see some of the watches and warnings. Did we lose Ken? No, we didn't. Okay, we're going to see some of the watches and warnings canceled or allowed to expire for Marco, but then we're gearing up for the next set of watches and warnings that will come along with Laura. So it's going to be sort of a transition for us between Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, that's the conversation going on right here in operations, just talking about that transition over. And you look at some of the timing here. I mean, that right there is Tuesday at 2 p.m., Wednesday at 2 p.m. So look at that. I mean, you're already starting to see by Tuesday into Wednesday, you'll start seeing some of those rain bands out ahead of it, and the storm surge comes early in a lot of these systems, especially as we're forecasting this to be a stronger hurricane. So we can't compare these two storms. You can't compare Laura with Marco. Every storm is so different. Laura's expected to be much stronger, and the impacts are going to be much more widespread.
Yeah, and it really seems that Marco has cleared the way, if you will, Ken, for Laura to really ramp up and get stronger, limiting the wind shear, helping to sort of push away that area of high pressure. So let's talk about really how that's going to play into Laura and how we could potentially see even a stronger storm, stronger than a Category 2 hurricane.
Yeah, we're sending all the aircraft out there. Not only the aircraft looking at what's going on exactly with Laura, but we also have aircraft looking at the steering currents, looking at all over the Gulf of Mexico, flying at the higher levels with the NOAA G4 out there. So that's what's happening. I mean, you got all the warm water over the Gulf of Mexico, you got the shear clearing out, and you got the high pressure still out here, and that flow around the high pressure eventually will steer Laura towards the north with time. So that's why we have this cone. It's really important to look at this, especially, when we have that landfall. We always talk about all those impacts outside the cone, but when you look at the future forecast, the cone matters, because 2/3 of the time, central Louisiana to the upper Texas coast, we could see that center. So it's a cone of error. So that means some of these impacts could shift quickly depending on the actual path. But a bigger storm, stronger storm, you can see storm surge well away from the center. That includes southeast Louisiana, coastal Mississippi, maybe as far away as Alabama.
Yeah, that's really the take-home message here. The impacts will extend outside the center. Because Marco was so compact and so small, I don't think it really had any help in upwelling, getting rid of putting in some cooler waters. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be a big help. So Laura's the focus next. Ken, we appreciate all the work that you and the team of the National Hurricane Center are doing, and we'll be in touch, of course, in the coming days.